So, are there going to be bots in this one, or
I tick no, so there should be real players.
did it give you that thing saying that you need 3 people for?
No, it didn't.
Oh, good. So hopefully we won't be dealing with brainlets. Oh, I mean, we might be dealing with brainlets, but at least they won't be like brainlet bots, I guess.
I should have changed my name to Mulberry Construction.
Oh, don't. I could fit. So
How have they been today?
well, obviously because it's Saturday, they get to finish at 1 instead of 6. But like,
Oh, Finn, no one likes someone who finishes early. No one.
okay, thanks for that.
Not even Jude.
Okay.
It fucking glitched through the ground.
Well, I'm currently in the lead, so and there's definitely at least one real person here because he hasn't got a bot name. So
I glitched off. I'm not going to win this. Like,
what was I saying?
I'm
Oh yeah, yeah. So they get to finish at 1, so it wasn't that bad. But I could still feel the vibrations in my fucking room because it's just so annoying whenever they got that bloody drill out, the pneumatic drill, whatever it's called. It's so annoying. But yeah, so tomorrow is the 1 day a week that oh, and okay, brilliant. Oh, that just gave me AIDS. Yeah, it's the 1 day a week that they're not hit. Why am I suddenly so bad at this game?
We played Roblox and it's inferior.
We're not playing Roblox.
I'm saying we did play Roblox. Are you recording already, or?
I'm not going to tell you because again, I know exactly what you're going to say as soon as I tell you.
Hey Jude, hey Jude. Well, come on, the recordings of yesterday are going to have Hey Jude all over them at one point.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's salvageable, that is, which I don't think it is.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. Hey, what's up,
Sorry, having
Doc?
a stroke. Tell you what, let's explain the meme here, okay? So the meme is that it's not even a meme; it's just a fact. I think Finster.
Which means you are recording.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry.
I
think Finster is the most attractive Twitch streamer and indeed human being of all time, and I don't feel any shame in saying that. And also, I know he's never going to see this, so it put him in the same pot as my second cousin on EastEnders, who I can offend, well, not offend, but just talk about and not worrying about them ever seeing my videos.
I thought that was going somewhere else there when you said.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I said the word pot, I knew that. Oh, there goes Cam's mind. I can almost hear his mind thinking.
I was
below the belt line.
Sweet home Alabama.
Oh, that's not. Oh, well, that's not what I was thinking. But
oh,
thanks for that. I guess. I mean, well, that wouldn't be that bad really, because that's like second cousins, isn't it? It's not quite the same.
Do you really want this on recording?
Right, yeah, I'm going to state a scientific fact here, everyone. Did you know that you share as much DNA with your second cousins as you do with a total stranger? It's like 3.5% or something. It's.
Well, look, just imagine this. You could have been ginger as well.
God, yeah, that would have literally. I think I would have offed myself like, as a baby.
I'll just strangle yourself with the cords.
No offense to any like ginger people, but it is.
I hope Rachel doesn't watch this. Rachel's literally a ginger.
I don't care if she does. It's the worst hair color to have, and it literally results. Like it's literally.
What if I said I was dyeing my hair ginger?
Well, you want your hair to look like a genetic abnormality. And that's a scientific fact. It is an abnormality. It's like if a red fish ends up in a pool of blue fish.
I've had my hair like yellowy ginger before. Have I not told you about the Duracell story?
I don't want to know, to be honest. I don't care.
Basically, I had...
No.
Stop. I was meant to be getting my hair dyed blonde. Stop. But no, no, my hair was meant to be dyed blonde.
1, 2, 3. All the kids love me, but they're not so cool. Now shut up to school.
But the issue is, my hairdresser at the time was drunk, so I ended up. He ended up leaving it on too long. It came up bright yellow, and I got nicknamed Duracell for 6 months after that. It was also made 10 times worse because at the time I had short back and sides and an emo fringe down to my chin.
Thanks for that story, I guess.
You're very welcome.
Oh, you
ever notice how welcome sounds like?
You forgot to.
Who cares? Game's fucking shit anyway. Have you ever noticed the word welcome sounds like welcome?
Yeah, I have actually. I've seen people spell it that way on purpose. Why am I getting notifications?
I have no idea.
Oh, actually, it might be.
So,
I think probably my mum on WhatsApp. WhatsApp or something. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I've got to say I've got WhatsApp on my computer.
I've never used WhatsApp, and the fact that you're not one of those people who's got like a family group chat, are you? Oh, good God.
Thing is, here's the thing, right? I have to do a double take because I haven't got Discord anymore, right? But the notification for WhatsApp on for WhatsApp on PC, it's
It's the exact
identical. It's
same.
exactly the same. You'll probably hear it on the recording when you watch this, but like anyone watching will have heard it just now. It literally sounds exactly the same. So for a minute, I was go, wait, what? Hang on a minute, how's that possible? And then I realised, oh yeah, it's the WhatsApp.
I'm so happy I do not have a family group chat. I would actually kill myself if I had to.
No, it's good. It's good because like, actually, no, you're right. I can't think of one upside to having one, but I
I
meant
was going to say,
well.
like, you've only got one sibling, don't you? So
Yeah.
it's not much to deal with.
Yeah, but you've got 3.
Yeah. I mean, 2 I don't see. The other one, though, is just an arsehole.
Oh well, how lovely. Can you imagine your family functions? Must be fun.
I mean, I've already mentioned what my uncle's like, so
Yeah. Yep. Bet you've got a racist granddad somewhere as well. Yep, there we go.
I could
There's the
tell this
answer.
story, but
It's all right because I'm pretty sure I don't think there's one person on Earth who hasn't got a racist grandparent.
So my maternal nana is still alive. My maternal grandfather died
Oh, that's the same as me.
before I was born.
Yeah, same, literally same.
But apparently he used to put ketchup on his neck, pretend to be stabbed by a gang, to traumatize my nana.
Oh, well, I mean, well, mine went and had an affair with his secretary, so I don't think either of us are particularly winning the.
That is such an Essex moment.
Yes, it is. And the funny thing is, she still owns the house that they had together. And I haven't been there since I was about 3. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
I don't know why I feel like her name's going to be something like Claudia.
No, it's Mel.
Get the truck.
That's literally what I was thinking. EastEnders Mel Owen. Oh, it's funny as well, right? Like the whole thing about that death, right? So there'd just been a car crash. What was the lorry driver thinking? just go cruising through an accident site at 200 miles an hour.
If he's like any lorry driver, he'll be stoned.
I can hear a police car.
Yeah, of course. I'm in the northeast. This is just the sound. This is the sound of the north.
Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the north, the northeast. Dude. That's the sound of the northeast.
So, since I'm drinking, and I hope you're recording now, let's talk about drunk stories, because I know one about you, which is embedded into my brain.
I think I know exactly what one you're going to say, because you've probably seen the picture of it, haven't you?
No, you never showed me the picture of it.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah. One of my old friends told you about it a long time ago.
Yes. I think it was Liam who said it.
No, I think it was probably here. It sounds like the kind of thing that he would retell.
Oh, yes, because he was the dickhead, wasn't he?
Actually, he was kind of all right until.
I'm on about what ended up going on when we didn't. Yeah, when we didn't talk for a year because you didn't know who it was. It was that and that. I don't know. I'm fucking pissed. I didn't see the photo, but I can sum it up in one word.
Oh, I lost. Yeah, go on.
That word is wheelbarrow.
Yep. Actually, I was that means there's 2 photos from it, because I was thinking of dual wielding. So.
Okay, no, that's
right. So just for clarification, so no one gets any below the belt ideas. Okay. It was
don't sit below the belt when it's dual wielding.
It was 2 bottles. It was 2 bottles. Nothing else.
Bottoms or bottles?
Bottles. Oh, for fuck's
sake. I've had something to drink. I'm sorry.
So this is going to be fun when we see this on YouTube. And the good thing is only 10 people will watch it at most. So it doesn't really matter what we say. We can literally say, like, kill all the Americans. Anything you want. It doesn't matter.
It's weird as well. Like, I've not seen the picture of the wheelbarrow, but the image I imagine in my head, because it was some sort of, I'm guessing, party.
Actually,
I can imagine the outfit you were wearing. And I don't know why I've always imagined this, like textured.
My fucking mouse has just died.
Oh, well done.
in the middle of a game.
Textured burgundy trousers and a mustard shirt. I don't know why.
No,
That's
it wasn't. I remember what I was wearing because it was the same thing I wore for about 2 years every time I went out, and it was like a t-shirt with an orange formal shirt over it, acting as like a jacket, and these like denim jeans. But
oh god,
I'll
the
tell you
minute,
something.
the
I'll
minute
tell
you
you something.
said denim.
You when you were talking about there being a photo, because I thought you meant the dual wielding one.
Oh, I've not
So,
heard this story.
but no, but here's the thing. It was from the same night. So I
Oh.
don't think there actually is a photo of me in a wheelbarrow because I haven't seen that. If it does
Ah.
exist, then I haven't seen it. So if anyone said they had that, they're either lying or they just deliberately never showed me.
No, because I was desperate to see it because I just I thought that would be the most funny thing on the planet,
I do,
and I
I
never
only
saw it.
I don't I never saw it. I thought you meant the dual wielding one because I still have that
Oh
one
no,
somewhere.
I literally didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, there you go. It's a thing. Oh my god! I just went to go on my phone for 5 seconds to look for it, and I forgot we were still in the game. Sorry, that goes to show how much I care about Stumbleshite. My mouse is still dead. Like right now, I'm forced to be looking at like a 45-degree angle, so I can't actually see if something's coming at me.
You're like mellowing after the truck.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but still, what was that lorry driver thinking, going 200 miles an hour through a crash site?
Absolutely nothing. There's a lorry driver. Do you not remember what Jeremy Clarkson said about lorry drivers?
I
They
remember a
kill
lot of things that Jeremy
prostitutes.
Clarkson. Have you noticed that he toned down what he's been saying recently? Like,
Yeah, what's your
what was it
opinion
he
on
said?
the recent thing?
What with Meghan Markle?
Yeah, I had a massive debate with two people about
I think it's
this.
fucking hilarious, to be honest. I don't. I think people. I get why people are outraged, but like, I mean, here's the thing. I swear, a few months ago, the whole public was against Meghan Markle, and now everyone is acting like.
I've lost track. The way I look at it is I hate Meghan and Harry, but at the same time the royal family are just incestuous bastards who can go jump off a cliff as well.
Exactly. That's what
I
I'm saying. It just seems that the British public is so two-faced because I thought we were meant to be hating Meghan and Harry, and now suddenly we're supposed to be feeling sorry for them because of what Jeremy Clarkson said.
no, we're meant to be hating Rishi Sunak.
I do hate Rishi Sunak.
I mean, it could have been worse. We could have got Michael Gove.
Oh god, do you remember a long time ago when he tried to have the school days extended?
Yes.
Oh, I remember that.
Have you not seen his rant about cocaine? It's fucking
No.
hilarious. He's pro legalizing cocaine.
Interesting stance to have
I'm,
for someone who's like 60.
oh no, because apparently he did it with all of his Eton mates.
Can I just say, right now, I could really do with my mouse working because I need to be able to turn and see where the cannonballs are. Like that one right there. Didn't see that coming.
Oh, I can nudge you. I've just noticed that.
Yeah, you can also buy a punching emote. This game is literally pay to win. Like this is literally a definition of pay to win.
I'm trying to nudge you off.
It's not going to work. Right, please, can this mouse work? If I type,
I thought you were going to say please. Why did I think you could say please get this contraception work?
That's such a weird. Out of all the words in the English language that could have crossed your mind.
Billy's. Oh no, sorry, it's Ballycastle, fucking Aldi.
Please work.
Oh.
I can't actually click. Right, I'm gonna have to use my mouse pad then.
Oh, good. What you mean, your stupid little trackpad?
Yes.
No.
Wait, no, you forgot to click turn off the tick.
It won't let me.
Why not?
I don't know.
So we've now got to a point where
Mr.
the game
Stumble.
is forcing us to play with bots. Like this is the endpoint.
Oh no,
of
I looked into this. You only get one bot free match, and then you've got to pay for extra.
You having a laugh?
No.
Hang on. So what stops you from just making a new party and they're just getting constantly free bot matches, or is it one in total, like overall?
No. You can do it once, and then if you continue on the same group, then it keeps going.
Oh right.
What team are you on?
Blue.
Oh, we're on the opposite team again.
I don't care. I hope we lose. Don't want to play this game. Again, right now I could really do with my mouse working. The thing is, right, you can't use your keyboard and your trackpad at the same time. So like, I have to like move, then turn. Okay, well that was easy. There's no
You should
goalkeeper.
invest in the PC, bro.
No, I don't. I don't really need a massive PC. Everything that I can do on a laptop.
You use a mouse
Yeah. What?
at the minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Just a
Is
mouse
it
pad.
working?
No. Okay, I see your point. But hang on,
I mean,
if I
that
was on
being
a computer, if I was
said,
on a computer, the mouse would still be
yes.
dead. Just because I'm on a laptop doesn't mean the mouse would still not have
No.
died.
Because what you do is you get a good mouse that comes with a PC.
No, what you do is you get cancer from playing this game too much. That's
I mean,
literally.
we could always. There is another
We're
option.
not playing Roblox.
No.
What are you gonna say, Minecraft?
Oh, good God, no! I'm banned from Hypixel now.
Good, that's so deserved. That is so
No,
deserved.
no. Basically, I encountered someone who was basically saying homophobic slurs, so I called them a retard and got banned for it, but they didn't because they're an admin.
And see, that seems like your average Hypixel moment, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, we could always go on the same server that Finn plays on. For fucking Finster Dude.
Well, it might actually bump into him.
Yeah, and we could say, look, this is your biggest fan.
Well, the thing is, we have got a good talking point. The fact that we're both Finn. Well, not him technically, but if he calls himself Finster, that's good enough.
Why the fuck does he still do that? I don't under.
Do what? What do the cross dressing?
I mean, no. Oh no, I completely understand that. That's something I've done myself.
I was gonna say.
No, why does he call himself Finster when his name is actually no? That answers itself. Who the fuck wants to be called Jude?
No, it's because he knows that he's got some sixth sense that tells him that I exist in the world, and he knows that. You know, it was just the first name that came to his mind because it's been in the back of his head his whole life. It's like
it's funny
it's
because
meant to be.
It's funny because like when we first met and you weren't using your name.
How that's kind of ironic, isn't it?
But it's funny as well because neither was I. I fucking. Because I was going by fucking Miles and you were going by Elliot.
And see, it's weird because then after that, I met someone who was actually called Miles.
Yes, I remember you telling me he was a dick.
Anyone who watches this who doesn't know is just going to think that we're the problem with all these people that we meet who turn out to be dicks.
Oh no! Yeah, to be honest, most of the time I am the problem because I'm just an argumentative little shithead.
Yeah, but then again, think about someone like Jeremy Clarkson. Well, actually, no, he actually is a problem as well.
Eeny, meeny, miny. I'm not saying that.
I know.
Oh
my god! Do not say that. Do not say that. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not going to. I'm not that stupid. I would get you.
Well, Jeremy Clarkson was stupid enough to say it, and he didn't get cancelled for that. In fact, he kept on going with Top Gear.
Tonight on Top Gear,
do you remember,
I punch an Irishman.
Do you remember the whole thing with PewDiePie when he said the word?
I literally don't even know if PewDiePie's still alive.
Oh, well, he is, but his dog isn't.
He's a dogger.
Of course,
you're still in the game.
Of course, that's the word that comes to your mind. Unless you're not meaning what I think you're meaning, or are you?
What the fuck would I mean if I said the word dogger?
People who do voyeurism in public.
Yes. What other meaning is there to that word?
Well, you didn't laugh. And normally, when something is of that essence, you laugh uncontrollably, and then you turn into the Pokemon called wheezing.
I'm very restrained. Speaking of my wheezing,
yeah, restrained.
So I looked up. Oh god. No, that's what Jude's filing against you, Finn.
He probably will have to. It's the only thing that's going to stop me from like tracking. No, I can't say that either because there's a lot. That's just not right. That's not right. That's not right. That makes me look more obsessed than like genuinely.
It's the only thing that's going to stop you recreating The Shining at his house.
It's got to be us two at the end of the day. It's got to be me and him because I died. Sorry, yeah, no, because we're both, it's because of the name. It's because we're both Finn. And I know he's Jude, but he's Finster and I'm Finn, so it's like He knows that name was in his head, and then the name's
The
getting
more,
big.
the more you say this, the more I can just imagine you with like a shrine to June in your house.
No,
There was a pause there. There was a definite pause.
no, that was because of the internet.
Hmm.
Mm.
I mean, if you were living where you used to, you could have used the excuse of it's the old woman next door who won't fuck off and die.
I still don't know if she died or not in the end because like I think I've said this about 5 times before, but she moved before we moved, and I've just never heard from her again. So I don't know if she's dead or alive or whatever. I like to imagine that like she just looks like this pale, decrepit bint, just like walking to one stop every day. But you know, there was one other old woman in the village, and like she
Oh
is.
yes, I forgot you're a village bumpkin, aren't you?
That's right. Um,
Oh.
so she used to like she. I won't tell you her age just yet because this is what will be surprising. But she was quite old, okay. And about 20 years ago, so when I was still in primary school, she would be going around the block, like on a Zimmer frame, getting her exercise in about 3 times a day. By the time I
Hang on,
moved,
hang on. 20 years ago, you're only a year younger than me, aren't you?
okay, sorry, I meant 15 years ago. I was
20
just
years ago,
round.
you would have been in the womb.
Hang on, let me figure this out. I'm going to figure this out. So I started school in 2007, so that's 15 years ago. So I was basically right. Yeah, so 15 years ago. So she would be walking around the village about 20 times a day, or 5 times a day, sorry. 3 times a day is, fuck me, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, 3 times a day. She would go around 3 times a day. Now, by the time I left, considering that I was 18 by the time I left the village, right, she was still walking around with her Zimmer frame, getting her exercise in 3 times a day. And she has got to be at least 100 because she was way beyond 80 when I started school and she was walking around. You could just tell. And apparently, what was I say? Oh, fuck, what was I going to say?
I have no idea, but my phone has gone missing. Phone, where art thou? Where the fuck are you, phone? I
More
have
like
no idea.
my mouse, why are found not working? Yeah, so going back to the
Uh,
topic of Finster, so I was just basically wondering. I'm just wondering if people now think I'm literally a psychopath from everything that's been said so far.
I'm gonna say one. So my mom actually does think you're a psychopath.
I mean, to be honest, sometimes I wonder if I am a psychopath.
No, because she has a nickname for you based on one story.
What, Psycho Finn?
No, Toothbrush Man.
Toothbrush Man? Oh.
You
Ah,
forgot about that, didn't you?
I think I probably made that one up. That's not a real story.
Really?
Yep.
You sent me a photo of it, of the window.
Fuck's sake.
You sent me a photo of the window being shattered.
Do you know, if I had
And
if I had never done that, I could have convinced you that wasn't a real thing that happened. So I basically
because
unironically just destroyed myself in the past.
I remember you asking. It's so weird how I can remember so much of our friendship.
No, what's weird is that
Because I remember,
you remember absolutely nothing, but then you also remember the most random things for no reason.
I literally remember you sent me the picture and going, "Help! My dad's gonna kill me. I've smashed the window," and I think you'd shut it too quickly or something. And you said, "I need an excuse," and I said, "Tell him it was temperature shock," thinking you were joking. You then sent the photo. I realized you weren't joking. You told him, and apparently it actually worked, and he believed you.
Yeah, it did work, but I don't think that was. I think that was my idea, not yours.
Oh, I definitely remember the temperature shock
I
thing. I
think
definitely
no,
said
I
the
think I
temperature shock.
told you that's what I was gonna say, but no, I remember that because that was like, that was genuinely an accident. It was genuinely. I'll tell you why it happened. It's because you know when you're putting toothpaste onto the toothbrush, yeah, and sometimes like when like there's not a lot left, it just
Finn
completely.
explains how he smashes a window.
No, like here's what happened. Okay, so it just completely slid straight off the bristles and into the sink, and it was like the last little bit left in the pack. So then, in a fit of,
Hell.
and then yeah, so it was kind of an accident, really. Yeah. So going back on the topic of Finster. So speaking of toothbrushes and Finster, actually.
Oh no, oh no.
Yeah. Yes.
What, you're going to steal his toothbrush and try and clone him?
That's not what I mean. When I was thinking, and well, no, I was, yeah, well, might as well just say
Do you
that.
really want to say your? Do you really want to say what you were thinking, or
No,
will you
actually, I
need a
don't.
lawyer in the
No,
end of it?
I will well, I'll probably need counselling at the end of it.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's a bomb, which I would have known. And that's what they said about their cars in the 1970s. Oh, they got a bomb in the car. I do
I'm
find
trying
it.
to remember any of the other weird stories.
Well, I've got a weird one, right? Have you noticed that every terrorist group, like, you sort of understand why they do what they do,
God,
but then you get to the IRA, and I can't see their motivation for just blowing up cars.
potatoes.
What, that they're mad about the potato famine still? I mean, that's kind of their
Yeah,
own. That's a problem of their own making. Just grow more. Literally, just grow more. I mean, half of the UK is doing it now because of the cost of living crisis. So maybe they just want to be terrorists.
so I can't remember if this was a fever dream or not. Did we do a video with Mark where it was literally just him screaming the Morrison's More card thing?
Yeah, that's my most viewed video. It's got like 2,000 views or something.
Oh, good God! Really?
Yeah, and on top of all of the effort we put into everything else, that little 10-second shit post was the one that
Let's
scored the
let's
cake.
let's not pretend like we put any effort into
Yes,
any
we
of these
do.
videos.
Yes, we do. We put effort into not being dead. That's enough, isn't it? Oh wait, I just started a game without you by accident. Hang on, cancel.
No, I was in the game with
Are
you.
you? I didn't see your name.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm the
it
host.
just put me. It just reconnected me to it anyway. Apparently, so I guess this game is psychic now.
It won't let me play.
Yeah.
There's no room codes. What?
Oh,
Oh God.
what, are you in a game now? Wait, what? Are you joining?
Um,
What's going on?
it's scrolling through.
Yeah, so it's mine. Are
Um,
you on Lost Temple?
yes.
Okay, there we go. We're fine then. Yeah. So going back to the topic of Finster, I'm just wondering. Okay,
Oh no.
you know, okay, what can there's about
What
three
can I
different.
say without getting
Well,
banned?
yes, there was about three different things that I could have said there, but in hindsight, I realised they all probably would have gotten me like some sort of free stay in a mental institute. Um,
And this is why I'm happy I'm drunk, because I will not remember half of it.
yes, you will because the whole thing's going to be on a bloody video. Okay, and my mouse still hasn't started working, so I'm still
It's the
using.
fact that he could. No, I know what you want. You just want Finster to pick you up like a bag from Aldi, because you're very tiny.
I wanted to sweep me off my bloody feet, like they do in the old '50s films.
And then no, because if it was an old 50s song, then what would happen afterwards is he'd probably call you a fag.
Nah, he wouldn't.
Because it was the 50s.
It'd be ironic though, because he'd be the one that was dressed as a woman, and he'd be picking the man off his feet. It'd be putting all our ancestors to shame.
I've literally just had a flashback to when I saw the video of Finn talking about how he wanted to peg people. Not you,
Which one? I was
Finster.
gonna say.
Oh, I'm calling him Jude from now on to avoid confusion.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea.
So I saw a video of Finn saying racial slurs yesterday.
See, now that one, actually no.
And we're off the air.
I at this point, I think that if we were gonna get cancelled, it would have happened.
Do you know what we should do? We should set up our own like pirate radio station.
What, like people just do nothing or something?
Yeah.
Corrupt FM, the rest are irrelevant.
We could have the best commentary.
No, Did you see the one about all the blokes from Coronation Street started their own podcast?
I thought you said from Comedia Street.
I
No.
mean, it's really the same thing, to be honest.
I mean, I think all the soaps at this point are shit. Do you know Neighbours is back?
Yeah, I do, but like it's on that Amazon freebie thing, isn't it? So it's like Amazon Video, but it's all the free TV shows, and they're all rubbish. Like there's the Judge Judy new series is on there.
Excuse me, I'll not hear slander against Judge Judy.
You do realize it's all set up, right? None of it is real.
Oh no, I realise it. but it's the only thing keeping me going since they cancelled the best show on television.
Ashes to Ashes.
No,
Let me
Jeremy
think.
Kyle.
Really?
Did you not used to watch that and think it was so funny?
No, because I always thought Jeremy Kyle was a complete knobhead.
Oh no, I used to laugh at the fucking episodes. And there's one I'm so gutted that the clip's not on YouTube anymore because I remember one that was literally like an Irish family and the caption was "Who pooed in the fridge?"
Actually, there is one Jeremy Kyle thing that I think is so iconic that I could say one word about it and you will know exactly what one it is.
Oh god.
Brothers.
Oh, is this where the brothers were shagging?
Oh, I know it's disturbing, but like it when they realise and they get told and they just look in absolute disbelief, it is the funniest expression I've ever seen on anyone's face.
Do you know what I just think though? Where the fuck do you go from there?
Well, I think you go into a
Especially
grave
if
probably. I think at that point,
it's
natural
like
selection does
if
its
they
thing.
were building a life with each other as well, and then they find out where the fuck do you go? Well, then again, half the people on EastEnders have shagged each other's fucking brothers, so
Actually, did you know that everyone on EastEnders, whether it's by blood or like step whatever, everyone is related by some connection.
that doesn't surprise. Well, I found this out recently, so I know what's the name who plays Whitney.
Shona McGarty.
Right. Well, I know she's cousins with Rita Simons, who
Yeah,
played
yeah.
Roxy. Do you know who Rita Simons' uncle is?
No,
Alan Sugar.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, that explains a lot actually, but interesting.
Do you remember when she was in the jungle?
Yeah, Rita Simmons. Yeah, that was a long time ago though, wasn't it?
Was
That's
it not the same year that Cock Barron was in?
well, I don't know. I haven't watched I'm a Celebrity since like 2017. So, but
I
did
mean,
you see
I
last
think
year's lineup for it? And there was just like nobody in it that anyone knew.
well, there's never anyone in anyone knows.
Well,
It's
there
all
is.
just a
Normally, there's
bunch
at
of
least one or two people. But then last year, I
the
didn't recognize a single person. I didn't even bother watching.
the only years I remember are the one with Colin Baker in it because I
Yeah,
remember
that's
him.
2013, I think.
I've forgotten the name out the Pussycat Dolls.
Nicole. No, it wasn't Nicole, was it? It was the other.
No,
It was one of the less popular ones.
some blonde twat, and I'm
Seems
sure
about right.
Charlie Brooks won that year as well.
Yeah.
Um, and I remember the most iconic person of all I'm a Celebrity, Lady Colin Campbell.
Oh God.
You're a chippy oik.
Oh,
Do
she
it
was
on the
giving
fair.
entitlement. Why was she so
she
entitled though? Like she just thought everyone was out to get her on that show, and then
she's
she
South
left
African.
on medical grounds. Like what does that even
She's
mean?
South African,
Yeah,
and she's
that
South
kind of sums
African.
it
They're
up.
all entitled.
But did you see the one? Did you
Through
see
it
the
on the
interview?
fair.
Did you see the interview with her
Sorry.
son afterwards? Like when
No,
when her son was being asked what he thought of everything that happened in the jungle, and he was saying that oh yeah, he felt her mum had actually been bullied and abused by everyone else in the jungle, even though if you clearly watch the show, you can see that Lady C just has a victim complex.
Meanwhile, at home in his mansion, Duncan Bannatyne sipping a cocktail and laughing his arse off.
Yeah, see that was the thing. That was the main thing about that as well. It was her. It was him and Tony Hadley, wasn't it, that she hated the
Yeah.
most?
I mean, in all fairness, Tony Hadley did commit the ultimate crime of being the lead singer of Spandau Ballet.
What, you don't like Spandau Ballet?
I absolutely hate two of their songs, and it's the most popular songs.
True,
Yes, and
definitely
Gold.
true. Yeah, True and Gold. Yeah.
So
You
True,
are
True is a
gold.
soppy shit show. Gold, I had to do a dance to and sing in primary
Yeah,
school
so
for
did
the
we. Was that? Yeah, we did
Olympics.
that as well. The Olympics. Yeah. Oh my god. Do you know? Right. Do you know what was awkward about that though?
Mm.
So if I remember this rightly, this was a long time ago, but there was me and this other boy in my class, and because we'd been talking, like you know how you're not allowed
Oh,
to
it's a
talk.
new one.
Good.
New game.
You know how you're not allowed to talk in class. So we'd been talking, and then the teacher picked on us to sing the whole song, just us two, in front of everyone else, and we were both so tone deaf that even we were laughing at ourselves. Oh god, no! I do. That's reminded me singing Gold for the Olympics, and then we did another one as well. There was another one called Gold. but it
I fell
wasn't.
off.
Well, that's yeah. You know who else fell off?
You.
No, Smosh. They really fell off.
I used to have the biggest crush on Anthony Padilla.
Yeah. So speaking of Jude, I was just wondering.
But I'm going to say, speaking of the Jews.
Don't call him a Jew. Jesus Christ. That's offensive to
Okay,
him.
Adolf Hitler.
No, I think someone said this to me before. Not that part, but someone. Okay, that whole sentence could have gone better. I don't even know where to begin with explaining
You know,
what I meant.
it's funny because the Germans said that about their French holiday in 1939.
Right, no, hold on. Let me rephrase. So, you know this is a good example of what I'm actually trying to talk about. When you say something and you mean something entirely different, but like you accidentally word it so poorly that it makes you sound like an absolute racist or just any bad.
Oh no! It's like when straight men try to say something and then they accidentally say they like cock. It's a Freudian slip.
Freudian slip or guilty conscience.
Freudian slip or cock slip. Sorry, fucking hell.
Yeah. So speaking of Jude, I was just wondering.
Jude. Sorry.
Are you saying Jude?
You can tell I've had something to drink. This is probably the most I've ever drunk in my life.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would tell you about the most I ever had, but I think I can't actually remember, which is kind of. I mean, I remember it retroactively.
Was there more
about
wheelbarrow-related incidents?
No, it wasn't. There wasn't a wheelbarrow. There was something else involved in this one.
Care to divulge?
Okay, how can I does it wherever I start this story from, it's going to make me sound like an absolutely terrible person.
Start from the beginning, Finn.
Okay.
I'll put on I've got my glasses on, my tweed outfit. Call me Cleveland the Counsellor.
So, this is New Year's 2019, as in, like, this is December 2019, I'm thinking.
Right.
So there was two things happening within one day of each other. So there was a party at someone's house in the village on the 30th, and then there was a New Year's party at someone else's house further in town on the New Year's Eve. So the first one,
825870.
oh yep. Oh well, it's not letting me leave. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm back in it. Okay, right. Okay, thanks for that game. Anyway, okay. What am I trying to say?
There was two things happening that definitely weren't you and Jude.
I wish, honestly, I so wish. You have no idea how much I wish. Genuinely, I will pray.
I genuinely wish I'd never
over.
Introduced you to fucking Jude's channel. I really do.
I'm glad you did.
Ugh.
It's changed my whole life. Oh, actually,
your whole wife. You're married.
Am I?
Anyway, back to your wonderful story.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that I was trying to say. I'm getting tired now. I don't know why I'm so tired. Yeah. So this party on the 30th of December 2019. So I've just walked over there because like it's the only party I've ever been to that I could literally was in walking distance of my house.
Because you were the only gay in the village.
No, actually, I was completely straight back then. I think. Well, mostly. That might have been just before or just after the Portal incident. It was around that time. Oh, fuck,
if you're still recording, people are going to want you to explain that.
I'll explain that. I'll tell you what. Tell you what. Here we go. This is how we barter, right? If we get 1,000 subscribers, I'll explain the Portal story. See, there you go. That's how you barter for popularity.
It's funny because I still don't even have the full story as well.
Yeah. No one's going to get the full story. Not even the other person involved knows the full story because they don't even know that it was a story. Whatever. Back to that's for another. Okay. I can't even stay on track. You can tell I'm tired because I can't think straight. Well, I can never think straight, but you know what I'm saying. What am I saying? Okay.
And not where Finster's involved.
Exactly. He went live last night, okay, and it was after I'd gone to sleep, so I woke up and got a notification, and I was like, I just want to TARDIS and go back and watch it. I mean, I could just watch it on Twitch, but like it's not the same as being actually live. Because if I'm in his chat and I
got banned from Twitch,
and then he'll notice me because if I make a comment, he'll see that I've commented it, and then
I got banned from
sort
Twitch.
of how it starts. I mean, not really how it starts, but like it could be how it starts because you see this kind of thing that can happen anywhere, isn't it?
You're getting sidetracked again.
Yep. Sorry. So because I was within walking distance of this house, I thought, well, I haven't got to worry about getting picked up. I could just like stumble back home, and I actually decided I was going to stay the night. But we'll
It's
get to that
funny because
later.
we're playing Stumble Guys.
Exactly. But the point was, I thought, oh well, I could either just walk back home or just stay the night. It doesn't matter. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go absolutely ham tonight. Now I'm guessing that's what happened because the last thing I remember before that was we were all playing Truth or Dare.
Oh, good God.
I don't. Yeah, so that happened, and then after that, I remember getting absolutely crazy. I remember a few things I said. There was this one girl that used to be friend. Have I ever told you about Jess?
Uh,
I think I must have told you about her
Nim.
before. She was.
Was she by any chance a weird? Is this the one that? Hang on, because I used to wear those tattoo chokers, and you
Oh,
told me when
yes,
I
yes.
sent
This
you
is
a
it. Yeah.
photo,
That's it.
you said, "Oh God, someone I know wears them, and
Yeah,
they're a complete weirdo."
yeah. That's the one. So
Right.
now I'm not now. This what I'm about to say. This isn't me judging or shaming anyone who does this. I'm just saying this as a fact. Okay. She did sleep with a lot of men, like every week she was sleeping with a different bloke.
I mean, I'd be more jealous. I'd be more jealous than anything.
Now the reason why that's important to know is what was that?
I mean, I can hear your mother shouting.
Yeah, I know you can. So can all of YouTube now, but whatever. Yeah, so if they could not have this conversation right outside my door,
Also,
that'd be lovely.
what one side note here? Do your family call you Finley, by the way?
No, they call me Finn.
Ah, right.
Most people call me Finn that I've ever met. Oh
So
my god,
is Finn
why are they
just
so?
an abbreviation, or is it actually Finn?
No, it is Finley, but
Oh, you poor soul. I thought it would be because yours is spelt Fin, and
yeah,
usually the people who are just called
they got
Finn,
double N,
it's
haven't
usually
they?
just
Yeah.
yeah. So continue on with your
Well, wait,
story
hang on.
about
I've just
the.
realised. Right, so the recording can't actually hear the conversation going on in the hallway because it's on my
Oh,
headset mic. Only you can hear that. Oh, I think okay,
ah,
that's a bit better. Not good, but anyway, yeah. So back to what I was saying. So this Jess woman, okay, this Jess girl. Now, for fuck's sake. Right, I'm gonna mute my mic just for a second. Okay, I can't tell you this story right now because everyone. I'll tell you the story in about 10 minutes because I can't risk saying what I'm about to say.
oh
Um,
God.
I had forgotten about this whole story ever even happening. Like I don't think I've thought about this since it happened. It's it's in the end it's actually kind of funny more than anything else. Um,
I'm dreading where this is going. If you can't even talk about your own family.
no, I can't. It's not. It's not. It's more just the context of it is a bit not something you
Oh,
want people to hear.
or it's something that people wouldn't want to hear. Let's say it on a YouTube video.
Well, I don't care what people on the internet think. There's a huge difference between just people masquerading behind avatars that can comment random stuff, and then people you have to see on a daily basis, isn't there? Tell you what, let's see if you can try and like figure out the situation. Just try and guess, and
Okay.
I'll because it'll be easy for me to just say
Um.
yes, no, yes, no.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna come straight off it. You slept with her.
No, actually, no, that's not at all. That's about
All
as
right. I thought
far
you were going
away.
to say like you.
I mean, I'm honoured that you think.
Because
I'm honoured that you think that that's something that would happen to me.
you
But
said
no,
she sleeps with a lot of men, so I
yeah,
thought
no,
maybe oh you
that
slept
that,
with her.
that is relevant. That's relevant to the story, but that doesn't. That's not my place in it.
You slept with a friend of yours.
No, no. Actually, well, no, she did actually, but that's not part of the story either.
Ah,
Okay, I like how
I have no
I
idea.
just turned into a bot for that whole round.
I was the only person that made it.
I was having like a spaz attack with the mouse. Oh, it's because my
Out of
mouse is still
16
not working.
people.
Well, that's officially giving me cancer.
714-224.
Okay, I'll try and explain more of this story, but very delicate. I
Did
will
it
tell you.
involve illicit substances?
No, it didn't. No. Tell you what, I might as well
No.
just message it to you because in that way, no one's going to know what it was.
Oh God.
Yeah, that you can say it out loud after I type it to you because then no one. Yeah, that works.
I'm not saying this out loud.
It's all right. It's all right.
You say no one's gonna know this, but isn't on you recording your Steam as well?
I don't think so.
Ah, that's nowhere near as bad as it was, Finn.
Yeah, I know, but I still don't want to say it
That's
out loud.
very much nowhere near as bad.
But
You
it's
could
all right
you could have
because
just referenced the David Bowie song. "'Tis a pity she was a whore."
oh, that explains it. But yeah, to be fair, I
I mean,
apologised
that's
afterwards. And
literally
you
the
were
name
fine.
of a David Bowie song as well.
Um. Anyway,
I thought you were going to
that
like say
well,
something
no,
like you
that's not.
slept with her or something.
No, I've actually never done that with anyone. But you know, I'm not ashamed to admit that. There's nothing that, yeah,
Yep, same bro, and it's
exactly.
sad times.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Jude to be honest, but you know, doesn't even know I
Oh,
exist.
good God.
So, and I'm not a crazy psychopath.
I'm just waiting for the.
Anyway,
You're
so
waiting for Jude. I'm waiting for the homeless guy at the bus stop. That's depressing.
well, that's worse than what I could have said. Right, yeah. So now
I mean,
that wasn't
did
wasn't
I not tell you about my grinder experience?
no. I think you did. I think you did once, but so
I got
wait, no,
sent
no.
a message
I
of a
haven't.
guy saying, "Oh,
Wait, no, no, no. So
yes,
so that what I said just then, what I messaged you, right? That wasn't even the
yes."
point of the story. That was just part of what happened.
Oh no!
Um,
So it gets worse.
I'm not sure how much of it is true, to be honest. But I only know really from what I've been told retroactively. But apparently, I started to get a bit loud-mouthed. I think is the best way to put it. The other thing to note is that this house backs onto my primary school, so like it's the house that was right next to it. So allegedly in my estate, I actually
Oh no!
climbed the fence.
Oh my God, Finn!
Um, but I don't know if that did happen or not because I didn't have any like bruises or scrapes or whatever. But it does seem like something I'd do
I
because
was
I
not
had
lucid
thought.
enough.
Well, the thing is, throughout the rest of the day, I had thought about doing that. So it doesn't seem completely unreasonable that I would, but I just don't know if I actually did. Are you still even alive in this game?
Jesus. No, I died. I fell into the
Oh, well,
lava.
I don't know why I'm still in then. Yeah. So
I will let you create the game this time.
okay. Uh,
But my grinder story basically.
6575982.
My grinder story. Since I've got the worst luck with relationships, ironic since the longest relationship I had was with a woman and I'm a gay man.
Yeah, I
Um,
can't believe that. I mean, that puts me to shame, genuinely.
well, to be fair, you can't really class it as a proper relationship. We were childhood
No,
sweethearts,
but still.
and we only broke up. So it's quite a horrible way that I ended up breaking up with her. So we had a rough patch. This was the end of year 8. We had a rough patch and we broke up, and then
You told me this
we
before.
got back.
This is on another recording.
Oh, is this?
Yes, this
We got
exact
back
story.
together for literally a week, and then it got to the Thursday. I was in art. I remember it so well, and there was this guy who I had the biggest crush on called Jack.
Jude.
And I literally just looked
Jude.
at him, and I just
Sorry.
no,
Yep.
I literally just looked at one of his friends on the table and just said out loud, "I think I've got a crush on Jack." And I'm just like,
Oh
"Did you
no.
just really say that?" And then
I can guess what
I
happened next.
said, "Oh no!" I then got outed to the entire
Yep, that
school.
seems about right.
Um, and this was the end of term as well before the summer holidays, and we were going on a trip to Lightwater Valley.
I have no idea where that is because I'm from a different part of the country.
It's basically Alton Towers for poor
Ah, see
Northerners.
now that makes more sense.
So we went to Alton Town, not Alton Town, it was Lightwater Valley, and we went, and on the morning of the trip, someone had
Sorry.
said it to my at the time girlfriend, and I wanted to tell her myself, obviously.
Ooh,
Um,
that's got to sting a
and
bit. That had to
I couldn't
sting.
admit it. I couldn't admit it.
Mm.
Everyone in the school knew at that point, and I literally just said to her, "It's all lies. They're talking shit. Jack's doing it. Jack's made this all up to heighten his own ego." No one full well was talking out my arse. Um, and the whole trip was just very awkward. And then it got got to the end of the Lightwater Valley trip, and you've got to remember, I was head over heels for Jack at this point. Um, I rang him on my phone on the bus back and said, in tears, "I've broken up with my girlfriend. I'm so sorry. I really miss you and I really care about you." Um, what followed was a bunch of homophobic slurs.
Yep. That's exactly. I
And
was waiting for that. I was waiting for that because that's always what happens, isn't it?
yeah. And I then tried to say I was sorry to my girlfriend at the time. I then got home and I had to just say to my mom, "Oh, me and Samantha broke up." Then she barged into my room later that day and said, "You said you were gay," and I was just like, "Who the fuck has told her?" And I'm just thinking to myself, "Oh no, it's Samantha's mother. Of course it would be." And then I had to try and bluff that I wasn't, and I managed to keep it hidden from family for 2 more years after that I was actually gay.
That sounds like an EastEnders storyline.
Honestly, I didn't come out to family until the year we met.
As late as that?
Yeah. Oh, so
That'd be
2014, 15, I came out to friends. 2016, 17 ish. No, actually, no, it was 2016. I remember it was November 2016 because I actually got outed by my head of year to my family.
that's a lot later than I thought.
Yeah, I literally got outed by my head of year.
So like the in-betweeners, literally what would have happened if one of the in-betweeners was gay is exactly what Mr. Gilbert would have done.
Well, this is the thing. So I was so panicking about it because I was like, "Oh, I've held it in as a secret for years now. I don't want to keep the secret anymore." So I asked my head of year to uh, tell my mom, and then it got to the break time, and I was like, "Nah, this is a bad idea." And I went to him, and he said, "I've already done it." And then literally for the rest of the day, I was just nearly in tears the whole day, thinking, "I'm gonna have to try and run away from home," and da 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 da. And I got in the car, and my mom just laughed at us and said, "What were you worried about?" And I'm just like, "You're as right wing as
I
possible.
was gonna say that.
What?" What? So no, my last but anyway, back to the grinder story. So yeah, as I said, I've been in like what was actually a 6 year long relationship with a woman.
Yeah, so you keep
But
flexing.
yeah, I don't know why I'm flexing that. I'm a fucking gay man. It's not really a flex. If anything, that's more like that's actually quite sad.
To flex on me.
Um, basically, I then decided this is literally last year. I want a relationship. I'm desperate for one. Let's go on Grinder. And I'd heard loads of horror stories, like a person
Yeah,
in
I've heard. I think I've heard some of these stories on like
yeah,
TikTok and stuff.
someone local to me got chopped up and put in a bin.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was cautious, but I was desperate. A really nice guy messaged hello to us, really my type as well. Um,
I don't like this is going
and
to end in a bad way.
instead of just saying oh hello back to him, I severely panicked, deleted the app, deleted my account, and then changed my phone number.
I mean, to be fair, that is sometimes that is genuinely a reaction that people have to something like that, isn't it?
And I've never been back to Grindr since.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't go. You shouldn't because exactly because of the horror stories. And you should no. You
Yeah.
shouldn't reprimand yourself for not going through with it
I,
because
I'm,
like
I mean, to be honest, it's more me just thinking that is my only option. I will never find someone. Oh, that's depressing. You can tell I've had a drink because I'm being melancholic.
more like alcoholic.
Yes. Speaking of melancholic, so I actually decided to look up what my liver condition is actually about today. Alpha hydroxy, whatever, antitrypsin deficiency, something like that. And
You just made the books start flying around my room when you said that.
no, it's not magic that does that. It's power transphobia. Um,
Right. Oh yeah, Hogwarts Legacy.
yeah, yeah. There was a massive sort of argument between Andrew and Rachel about that because Andrew bought it. Rachel said no, and I was just like, I'm not even getting into it. Now, what was I
It's
talking
just
about?
one of those things that comes down from separating art from artists, really.
Yeah,
Which
uh,
I get why people can't, but like I feel like to slam people for buying it is a bit too much. But I don't
I've got
think
no.
it's.
Have you got a button to play the game? Because I haven't got a button anymore.
I'm back in the party room now.
Yeah, have you got a button which says
Oh, sorry,
play?
yeah, yeah. God,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't have it
I'm
for
too
some reason,
tired to
despite
understand English.
being the host, you had it. No, but basically, I was looking at my what my disease means. So apparently, I could have an average lifespan of 50 years old. And it's
That's
prone
unlucky. It's a bit too old.
between the age of 20 and 50. It's prone for people with my condition to develop liver disease or lung disease.
Well, that bit's not so
That's
good.
cheerful. Also intense asthma, clown lung,
Clown.
lots of
What's
stuff.
clown lung?
Um, Basically, it was originally caused by clowns. The foundation clowns used because it was basically just arsenic.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Um, it's also probably a reason why my laugh is pretty much like wheezing the Pokemon.
Do you know, that would explain. That would explain it kind of. It is actually quite a unique, breathy laugh.
I mean, I've had people describe it as
There you go. I'm gonna wait
dying
around.
seal.
I'm gonna wait around at the finish again, as if these aren't all bots. So I'm not really trolling a human. Get
I would have
fucked.
laughed if you didn't qualify.
Yeah, to us, I was a bit worried for a second there that I'd pushed my luck. Also, I like how you still
I,
got the default character.
oh yeah, I can't be arsed.
You literally get free cosmetics, though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, what do you think I bought this biker suit?
Honestly, yes.
No, I didn't. I got it. I just got it by luck. There's like a spin thing that you
Shit!
can do
Shit!
every day. Yeah. So speaking of Jude, I was just wondering, basically,
God's sake.
how do we manage to get him to, do a
The
video with
car.
us in a car? Honestly, that would be better. But
The dickhead pushes off. Oh! Oh!
that was a good
Oh!
save.
Oh!
I got that. I got that. I got you saving it and then dying.
I still think if we had the money, we should get like VR setups
I do. Well,
and
I
have
have a VR setup.
no, but like
Well,
PC
actually,
VR
I don't
setups.
know if they.
Go on VR chat and get a haptic suit each.
You can play
Do
VR
you
chat
know?
without VR.
No, but like do you know what a haptic suit does?
No.
Right,
Oh wait, no.
basically
Is
it's
this the one
got
where it picks up the
it,
vibrations and stuff?
it's got electrodes all over it,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I
and it
think I do know.
responds to what happens in the game.
Yeah, I can
So if
imagine what
someone
that can be used.
basically if someone like I don't know gets a Halo energy sword and stabs you with it, you will be in intense pain.
But then on the inverse side, if you
Yes, I know what you're thinking of, and it involves Jude and probably a fucking sword. Um, yes, we all know what you're thinking of, Finn.
no, actually probably yes.
No, but what I was thinking is, if we had that setup, we could basically do total wipeout in VR.
Oh my, yeah, that's not even a bad idea. That's actually a pretty good idea. I like that. Yeah, that would be quite
Like
funny.
that. Yes, it really would. Can you imagine the pain of getting it wrong, though? Can you imagine the pain of the sucker wall?
No, can you imagine the pain of the sweeper when it just like hits your abdomen as it gets faster?
Can you imagine the sucker wall, but all the plungers are just replaced with Jude's head?
Sorry, you literally just made me freeze for a second there, like my face was stuck in. Can you imagine?
Oh, hang on. I think my mother's now going to bed. 1 second.
And there we go. That's it for tonight.